Imagine a goddess being born fully grown and wearing armor. Sounds incredible, right? Well, that's exactly how the Greek goddess Athena came into existence. In this video, we'll explore Athena's unique birth, her wisdom, her influence on ancient Greek culture, and her legacy. So hit that subscribe button and give this video a like to join us on this journey through the Olympian tales of Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Let's explore Athena's fascinating history in more detail. Athena's unique birth. Athena's birth was anything but typical. In fact, she didn't even have a mother. She actually came fully grown and armored from her father Zeus, the king of the gods, and was in fact his daughter. Now, if you're wondering how this happened, there's an interesting myth behind it. One version of the story says that Zeus swallowed the goddess of counsel, Medusa, while she was pregnant with Athena. And when Athena was ready to be born, she emerged from Zeus's forehead. With a birth like that, it's no wonder Athena became Zeus's favorite child. Out of his 6 children, Artemis, Apollo, Hermes, Ares, and Aphrodite, Athena was the one who stood out the most. Her wisdom, power, and strategic thinking really set her apart from her siblings. And it wasn't just Zeus who took notice. The ancient Greeks admired her too, which is probably why she became such an important figure in their culture. Athena's names, Pallas and Parthenos. Athena was often called Pallas or Parthenos. The reason behind this is quite interesting. According to Greek mythology, Athena had a childhood friend named Pallas with whom she often played. One day, during a friendly sparring match, Athena accidentally killed Pallas. Devastated by the loss of her friend, Athena honored her memory by adopting her name, Pallas, as part of her own. Additionally, Athena was also known as Parthenos, which means virgin in Greek. This name was given to her because she was a virgin goddess who had taken a vow of chastity. She was highly revered by the Greeks, who believed that her purity and wisdom were among her most significant strengths. The goddess of wisdom and her influence on ancient Greek ideals. Athena was all about wisdom, intelligence, and strategic thinking. Well, wisdom isn't just about knowing a lot of facts or being good at trivia. It's about having the ability to make good decisions, think critically, and solve problems. Athena was the ultimate example of that kind of wisdom. She was like the cool, wise mentor who helps the hero on their journey with more divine power. Furthermore, Athena was a role model for the ancient Greeks, and her wisdom was shown not just in her willingness to help others. She was a symbol of their ideals of knowledge, learning, and rational thought. She served as an example for individuals to learn from their mistakes, seek knowledge, and make sensible decisions. In short, she served as the Greek people's best teacher and mentor. Athena, the warrior goddess, and her role in mythology. Another interesting aspect of Athena's character is that she wasn't just the goddess of wisdom. She was also a warrior goddess, and her wisdom played a big role in her approach to battle. Unlike Ares, the god of war, who was all about brute force and aggression, Athena was more of a strategic thinker. Instead of just overtaking and outsmarting her opponents, she thought it was more effective to use intelligence. This made her an invaluable companion in times of conflict and a powerful force on the battlefield. Athena and the creation of Medusa. According to one version of the Medusa myth, Athena was responsible for the creation of the Gorgon Medusa. The story goes that Medusa was once a beautiful mortal woman who caught the eye of the sea god Poseidon. Poseidon, unable to resist her beauty, raped her in the Athena's temple. Outraged by this defilement of her sacred space, Athena punished Medusa by turning her into a hideous creature. Some versions of the myth say that Athena transformed Medusa's hair into snakes as part of her punishment, while others say that she turned her entire body into a monster. Regardless of the details, it's clear that Athena played a significant role in Medusa's transformation. Athena's role in her creation may have been more of a punishment than a deliberate act of creation. Greek mythology is filled with several instances of Athena's wisdom and strategic thinking. As an example, she led the heroic Odysseus on his hard and dangerous journey home from the Trojan War. She helped him come up with clever solutions to the challenges he faced, like outwitting the Cyclops Polyphemus, navigating past the deadly sirens, and dealing with the vengeful gods who tried to thwart his return. Another example is the story of Perseus, who was tasked with slaying the Gorgon Medusa. Athena gave him valuable advice on how to approach the task, providing him with a mirrored shield so he could look at Medusa without turning to stone. She also helped him devise a plan to decapitate the monster while avoiding her deadly gaze. However, Athena's knowledge wasn't just for mythical heroes. Her impact on ancient Greek culture was significant and widespread. She was honored as the goddess who protected a variety of trades and professions, including weaving, pottery making, and even shipbuilding. People looked forward to her direction in their careers, seeking to emulate her wisdom and talent in their own work. Athena's influence on ancient Greek culture. Let's shift our focus now to Athena's influence on ancient Greek culture. We've talked about her wisdom and her role as a warrior goddess, but how did the ancient Greeks actually perceive her, and what kind of impact did she have on their daily lives? Well, first and foremost, Athena was considered a major deity in the Greek Pantheon. She was the patron goddess of Athens, the most important city-state in ancient Greece, and was closely associated with the Acropolis, the high ground on which the city's most important buildings stood. In fact, the famous Parthenon temple on the Athenian Acropolis was dedicated to her, and it's one of the most iconic structures of ancient Greek architecture. And let's not forget the Olympics. Athena was the patron goddess of the Olympic Games, which were held every 4 years in ancient Greece. The Games were a celebration of physical prowess and strength, but they were also a way to honor Athena and show respect for her wisdom and strategic thinking. Athletes would often pray to her before competing, hoping for her blessing and guidance in their pursuit of victory. Symbols associated with Athena: the owl and the olive tree. Like many gods and goddesses in Greek mythology, Athena was associated with a variety of symbols that represented her qualities and attributes. Perhaps the most well-known of these symbols is the owl. Athena was often depicted holding an owl or accompanied by one, and the bird became a symbol of wisdom and watchfulness. In ancient Greece, the owl was even used on coins and in other forms of currency to represent the city of Athens and its patron goddess. The olive tree is one of Athena's most significant symbols. The sea gods Poseidon and Athena apparently battled it out for the sovereignty of Athens. By presenting the city with an olive tree, a symbol of peace and prosperity, Athena won the competition. The olive tree has been a powerful symbol of Athena's legacy and impact on Greek culture for a very long time. Athena's enduring legacy in art, literature, and modern society. Athena's legacy goes beyond just symbols and mythology. She had a lasting impact on the people of ancient Greece, and her wisdom and strategic thinking continue to inspire and influence us today. In art and literature, Athena has been a popular subject for centuries. From the iconic Parthenon temple to countless paintings and sculptures, she remains a powerful symbol of wisdom, strength, and beauty. And in popular culture, she's been featured in everything from movies and TV shows to video games and comic books. But perhaps Athena's greatest legacy is her influence on modern society's values and ideals. Her emphasis on knowledge, learning, and rational thought remains just as important today as it did in ancient Greece. From Athena's unique birth to her enduring wisdom and her influence on art, literature, and societal values, Athena's legacy remains a source of inspiration for people across generations. If you were granted the ability to borrow a power or attribute from any Greek god or goddess for a day, whose power would you choose and how would you use it? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.